get? Are we going to have to deal with this? How much more can we take? How much do they have to give? Hawks lose 120-95, blown out. They were down 22 early, made a great comeback in the third, down 3. Chance to either get down 1 or tie the game on a possession, on a steal. They turned the ball over there and couldn't get it any closer, and so they go down in the 7-8 play-in game. Now that earns them a home game Friday against the winner tonight between the Bulls and the Heat. How much more do they have to give? I mean, it was when they play well, when they're playing decently, they're in games. When they shoot themselves out like they did, they went 0 for 8 in a stretch in the second quarter and got themselves in a big hole, and then they go 4 for 21 from behind the arc. At some point, you just don't have it. You have to figure something else out. They didn't figure it out. And to your point, John, they gave up 120 points to a team that can't shoot the basketball.
Yeah, that's the problem. You give up 41 in the fourth quarter when the game can be in the balance. You get outscored by 19. You get outscored 41-22 in the fourth quarter when the game is in the balance, and you end up losing by 25.
Yeah. Nice clutch work there, Trae.
Yeah, it's great to see them D up the way they are. Oh, wait, they don't. They give up 32 in the first. So you gave up a 32, a 29, and a 41 to a team that can't score. That's been the lot in life for the Hawks.
Yeah.
And my question to you guys, and maybe I'm jaded when it comes to them because I've seen enough mediocre-ass basketball for the last 4 years that it's time to start over. Who on this team really is a building block for the future?
Well,
I'll give you 3. That's it. It's Jalen Johnson. It's potentially Trae Young, and it's Zach Ricochet. Everybody, and Onyeka Okongwu has moments. He had a 30-plus point game against Orlando a couple of months ago. He can be solid, but those are the only 3 that are really building blocks, and I don't know what I have. I know what I have in Trae. I have an erratic shooter who can be a big-time scorer and assist. He led the NBA in assists. But are you winning anything with Trae Young as your number 1?
You got some positive stuff. You got a guy in Ricochet that's going to finish second in Rookie of the Year. You got Dyson Daniels, who's probably going to finish second in Defensive Player of the Year.
Block. I'll give you that.
You got something there. You had a situation where Jalen Johnson was out hurt. It was a really good opportunity for a springboard season for him. So with injury taken out, Capella, he's a one-trick pony. He's going to get some offensive rebounds. But you can go somewhere else and find a big man. That's what they need, is a big man, where Trae has, clearly figured out the NBA and how to knife his way through defenses. If he had a big guy who had any offensive skills consistently, the assists would be there, the lobs would be there, the points in the paint would be there. I think you have some positive things, the totality of it, though. Then you got Karis LeVert coming off the bench. You got Terrence Mann. There can be, solid veteran players. You just don't have enough. You don't have the wingman. You don't have a Batman and Robin.
No, you need a Batman. You have a Robin. I think Trae Young is a Robin. He needs a true alpha Batman is what he needs. He would need, and I use Jimmy Butler. Playoff Jimmy showed up again last night. He needs a Jimmy Butler that can take everything when it's needed to be, and he cannot have to be the guy that has the ball in his hands all the time.
I don't like being made a mockery of, fellas. And that's what was happening last night. The Orlando Magic broadcasters, Trae Young ejected late in the fourth quarter after firing the ball at an official.
First of all, he dribbles through a big man's legs who's trying to just kind of slow him down to the top of the three-point line, throws the ball through his legs, hits a floater in the key. It's kind of a fun shot, but that stuff is nonsensical, and you're showing guys up. And you're down 22.
Yeah, the game was over.
You're down 22 with 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter, and then you grab the ball out of the basket as it comes through and fire it. I mean, full on. You explained it perfectly at the referee, and it bounces off the referee's arms, and he's just ready to get his whistle in his mouth and call a technical foul, which he should have. And then he kicks the ball later. It's just petulant, childish
There's no
nonsense.
chance he's suspended Friday.
No, they can't do that because then you ruin the whole broadcast.
Yeah, give him $50,000.
But I know what you're saying. I would.
If it's a regular season, there's a chance he's suspended.
If he threw it at the ref and he wasn't looking, now you got another situation. But he was looking right at him.
What he did is it should be a suspension.
Oh, you thought it should be a suspension just
for fired the ball at the referee.
He did.
On purpose.
Yeah, he was mad at a play before, sequence before. They were banging him around. He thought there should have been some fouls called.
Frustrated baby.
And then, while they're getting ready to shoot the technical free throw, he kicks the ball like a soccer ball. Then he refuses to give the ball to the official as he feigns like he's going to give him the ball and then dribbles it back away from him. Here's the Orlando Magic broadcast clowning our star player on the way to the showers.
It's final. Trae, if you're listening in the back, sorry, buddy. Magic winners tonight in the play-in game, 120-95.
There it is.
They're laughing at us. And then Shaq last night on TNT at halftime, he had already called it. He had a shoebox and a Harry the Hawk doll.
Oh, no.
And performed a ceremony as he was the officiant for the funeral for the Hawks at halftime.
I have some bad news.
What?
Can you hand me the box, Chuck? The Hawk is dead.
Oh, not
How
dead
do
yet. It's only 14.
I say goodbye to what we had?
The Hawk's not dead. Can we see the Hawk? Can we see it? We can't see the Hawk. We can't see it. Oh, it's Harry the Hawk over there.
Get together and be the misery.
Oh, my goodness.
We're going to miss you, Harry.
You think it's still early, man. You're only down 14.
It doesn't matter. He's dead. The Hawk is dead.
It's only at 14.
No, he's dead. Hey, the Hawk is dead, Chuck.
That's a DBITB, isn't it?
Yes, dead bird in the box.
Laughing at us,
bird
man.
in the box.
You're
He
laughing
tried
at
to
us.
he had the Hawk on the table later. And he tried to give it mouth to mouth.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he was-
Push on his chest.
he was
It'd be
CPR.
mouth to beak, I think, is
That's
what
exactly
They're
right.
making it's become a joke, a mockery. It's not what our basketball team should be. We've had 2 incarnations. This is the third of trying to build this thing up to a top 3,
It's time for a 4.
top 4 team, and we can't get there. And now the season's on the line Friday when they play the winner of the Bulls Heat game tonight for a chance to go to Cleveland or go to Cancun if they lose.
You had one fluke run to an Eastern Conference Finals. Let's call it what it is. That's it.
I don't want history to write it that
I know
way.
you had a second one, 2015, and then LeBron kicked you in the cods and ran you. So you've had 2 runs to an Eastern Conference Finals over, 20 plus years. Blow it up.